What is going on, guys? This is Simon from SG, and today we're going to learn how to set up WooCommerce subscriptions on our WooCommerce store, including how to get started, what payment methods I will recommend, and overall just like a couple tricks and tips I have learned along the way, helping people that have like physical products such as soap or coffee sell subscriptions on like a monthly basis, or people that use it like us to sell like our maintenance plans, or they sell hosting, or they sell SEO productized services on a monthly fee or a yearly fee. So there's just so many different ways you can do with WooCommerce subscriptions, whether it's even do like a subscription box, or if you want to do like a free trial and then they have a subscription. There's just so many different things. This is like the getting started video. So with that being said, let's jump into it. And before we get started, if you're new here, make sure to click that like button, make sure to click that subscribe if you enjoy this video, and sound off in the comments on what products in your store that you are going to be starting with on WooCommerce subscriptions. To get started, you need to purchase, download, and then install the WooCommerce subscription plugin, and then all links in this video can be found in the description box below. And so I downloaded the zip files of this plugin, and I'm going to go to this temporary test site that I set up. So I'm going to click my plugins, right? And I'm going to click add new, and I'm going to upload the zip file of this WooCommerce subscriptions plugin, which can be found right here. Click install now. Okay. So I have this installed. Okay, and then I'm going to activate the plugin. And then next, I am just going to go to the settings of WooCommerce subscriptions. And just to give you some context, when you have non-subscription WooCommerce products, it's called like add a cart. This is sign up now. Feel free to change this to add a cart if you want to. I don't think it's a huge deal, so we're going to keep going. And these are just some basic settings that I want to show you guys before we jump into creating that first subscription product, and then going through like the procedure of the test order, and then some tips and tricks of how to kind of just learn the intricacies of this plugin. So accept manual renewals. You should never turn this on. I think it's a bad idea. Unless you have a good reason to. You always want people to put their credit card down for whether they have a subscription that's daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. I mean, more often than not, it's going to be monthly or yearly. But so that's every month or every year, it automatically runs on their payment method they have on file. And unless their card gets declined or they get a new credit card, it'll continue to run without any need for them to re-add their payment method. So we're gonna keep going down, and something I would watch out for is ensuring that this enable automatic retry of failed recurring payments. Okay, I would highly recommend making sure this is checked to enable automatic retry of failed recurring payments. And I'm gonna click save. So in the first example, we're just gonna do a physical product. So we're not gonna be dripping downloadable content maybe that people might want to do with like a course, and we're not going to be doing like a $0 initial checkout, which might be on like a membership site, just to have people like at least sign up, and then you have them as like a subscriber until they might update to like maybe a paid plan. Cool. And I don't need to synchronize my renewals. This might be a whole nother video about what synchronization of renewals is, but essentially it'd be like if you wanted to prorate a subscription, and we're not going to get into that now, but so let's keep going. And before I go to the create a product, I just go to the content privacy, and customers can't use, they have to create an account to be like a WooCommerce subscriptions customer. So whether you automatically create their account while they're checking out based on their email address, and then just emailing them an automated email with their password, which happens like this, or like when creating an account, I might generate an account username based on their name, surname, email. Or if you do have past customers that has like john@johndoe.com, and john@johndoe.com was a previous customer, but now he tries to check out as a subscriber, they will ask him to log in or else create his account for him. So anyways, let's keep on going. Payments. I'm just gonna click this and click save. And if I go to payments, just ensure that you have a payment method that accepts recurring payments. That all can be found on the WooCommerce docs, like specifically for what accepts what, and that can be found in the bio below. Just a quick note on that, PayPal standard does work for WooCommerce subscriptions. A lot of people get, I feel like have so many questions because they're like, well, it's limited, and yes, it is limited. But for I'd say like 80% of what people are doing, you can use it, and you should get this. If you're just getting started, use the easiest payment methods, and you always can apply for PayPal reference transactions, which is a whole nother video and topic by itself. But anyways, just want to say that whether you use like Stripe, Authorize.net, other payment methods, you'll be able to use WooCommerce subscriptions. So yeah, you can find that in the bio below. Just to make sure, I would just double check to make sure you have at least one payment method that allows subscriptions. And so if you have, maybe 3 payment methods, just make sure that you have at least one, so your customers can use at least one. And cool. So now let's go and let's create our product. So I'm gonna go to new product. Okay, and so for this example, I am just going to do a coffee product. And it's gonna be there's like simple product with WooCommerce. I'm just gonna do coffee. And there is something called simple subscription. Now that I have the WooCommerce subscription plugin installed, okay? And I'm just gonna do $10 a month. And I wanna offer this every month, that they'll get this coffee, and I want to offer it every month, and I don't want to have it expire. You might have something where maybe it's like software, maybe it's a subscription box. It expires after 12 months of getting a subscription box to you. It's going to expire. Maybe someone was gifting it to you. More often than not, you probably should not have an expire unless you have a good reason. And then there's no sign up fee. So this is not a situation where you're paying maybe $100 to be part of the membership, and then you can get coffee for $5 the rest of the year, as much coffees you want. And there's no free trial. That might probably is a better example of like software or productized services, or basically like virtual products. And then sale price, we're not gonna do a sale right now. And then I'm just gonna upload a product image, and let's go right here. Cool. So I'm gonna click publish. Okay. And if you already have an existing product that you want to make a subscription, or like have a one-time purchase and a subscription product, I do have some tips at the end of the video, so hang tight. But right now, if you want to create a subscription product on your store, you're going to create another product. So if I already had coffee for a simple product, I would be creating a new product just for the simple subscription. But as I said, at the end of the video, make sure to watch till the end. You will be able to see an example of combining the one-time purchase with the options to get it. I can either purchase it one time, or I can get it every week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or every month, 2 months, 3 months. So cool. I'm gonna go to this product page, and let's just update this. And I see the sign up now button. I see, it's $10 a month for this. And if I go through this process of purchasing, coffee for $10 a month, I am going to have an example. So just for this scenario, I'm going to come back here, and I'm actually going to do an incognito tab, which I recommend for you guys to do. After creating a test product, you should always follow before, I think definitely before releasing this to your customers or letting them know. I call it following a subscription cycle, so that when your customer gets that first payment email in a month that their payment was automatically charged, or you can just really visualize and understand as a paying customer what your customers are getting. And I usually recommend to separate this by using a different email address than the shop owner email address. Use a real payment method. So don't just use like a test payment method, because something might be different in Stripe test mode versus live mode, or something might be different in a sandbox mode with Authorize.net or Amazon Pay or PayPal. So use a real payment method if you can. And what sometimes I do is I would, if this was $10 a month, I didn't want to pay the $10 a month, I would update this product to, $2 and then check out with a live payment method. And then, a month from now, my card gets charged $2 again. I can really visualize that. And if I want to refund that $2, I can. But if I start at $2 and I can update the price of this product back to $10 for my customer, but I will still get I will still get the product for $2. Mini tangent, I know, but let's go through this, and I'm just gonna go through this as a test customer. I'm not gonna be putting my credit card down, but you guys should, when you setting this up before you give it to your customers, just to understand how everything is working. And WooCommerce Subscriptions, their updated docs are actually really good, and they go through like a bunch of different scenarios, and it's continued to be improved, and it's one of like WooCommerce's best assets right now. So they're really investing in it. Okay, so I'm just gonna make up a name. I'm gonna do Charlie Jones, and I'm just gonna do like whatever, 100 West Parkway, and see. Let's see this info. Let's see if I can get this. And I'm just gonna put everything in. And, oh, it's not the right one. Town, city. Cool. So I'm gonna put in, these test numbers from Stripe. Cool. And if I run this, remember guys, this like layout might look like kind of janky, just in terms of like the subscription setup, but I'm really just trying to show you guys the basics and how to walk through it. And cool. So customer did the order. Now, the customer will get emailed this order. The order's been received. And I also, as the customer, I can go in and I can see my subscription. My next date is in a month from now. It was charged with this. I can see my payment methods, etc. Right? So they can all manage their subscription, and then they have their orders. Okay, they have their order, and on April 4th, another order will be created, but it's still the same subscription. So visualize it like a magazine subscription where, I'm getting, every month you're getting, or every week you're getting Time Magazine. It's one subscription for Time Magazine, but you're getting the order every renewal and billing period. Cool. So we have that down. And now if I come back to my dashboard, I can see that this order came through, and you will know that a parent order says this icon. Renewal order kind of looks like a clock. And maybe I'll put it right here of a renewal order. So this will happen on March or April 4th. And this is the parent order. This will happen on, or this just happened. And this is what you're seeing, this icon right here. Okay. So, and then I also have the subscriptions tab, and I can see the start date, their payment method, the items they ordered, and I can also see like their start date, their next payment, etc. Right? Cool. So one other thing that's important is that if you wanted to offer, let's say you wanted to offer a variable subscription, you could do that as well. So you could do like coffee, dark roast, and you could do, you could set this up to have attributes where you had it like, let me just do billing. I'm just gonna do monthly. Sorry, I'm gonna do, that is billing. So I'm gonna do, let's do 1 LB. This is gonna be weight. 1 pound, 5 pounds. And I need to change this to a variable subscription. Cool. Okay, so we got there. And if I create variations from all attributes, now I got this dark roast coffee, and I need to add in both of these prices, right? So I'm going to do, $10 each month for the 1 pound, and then for the 5 pounds, I am going to do $50. So maybe I could consider giving them a discount for buying 5 pounds at once. And no, this is not a real coffee shop. This is just to give you an idea. And no, I'm not going to go back and update this product image because this is a tutorial, but you know what I'm saying. So if I do 1 pound, it's showing the subscription price. If I do 5 pounds, it's showing the price. Now, similar to what we did last time, you can go through this process, but the main thing I would say is there's so much things you can take this, and this probably looks like bad design, but on our website, we've used this to sell not just a physical product like coffee, we use it to sell software, right? Software people can subscribe to on a monthly basis or yearly basis. And, a lot of people might use it for license keys for plugins or courses or productized services like SEO packages, maintenance packages. Our website firm that's done and set up subscriptions for a decent amount of WooCommerce stores that are now doing 7 figures have we decided almost 10 months ago, 12 months ago, I know this is a tangent, to have all our billing, our monthly maintenance plans and plugins we offer and services through WooCommerce. We just wanted to own that process and all use WooCommerce right now. Anyways, so one cool thing that we have is this toggle, right? And people can subscribe to a plan, and then they go through the checkout process. We give them a discount to do the yearly versus the monthly. And this is not right. This is just there still. So this is just an example of doing a software one, right? And the cool thing about this is that if I go through the software checkout, this will happen on this time next year. So the payment will automatically run. Okay. Another good example is right here. If I go to this product page, this is an example of using, I think it's really one of the best things to use is the all products WooCommerce subscriptions. I have a tutorial for this, but just to kind of give you guys this is the bonus is you have the single delivery, then you have the single 20% and deliver every 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Okay, this is similar to this other soap bar company that we help set up. And this is, so if I go to Dude Soap, you can see a subscription plan right here. So kind of cool, I know. They have really cool products. Maybe check out Eilish. Highly recommend their soap. But they have, you have this option to do that. So they're not offering a discount. They're just allowing people to subscribe if they want to. Okay. And if I go back, and how do you guys probably run it? How do I do that? So to do that, you need the all products through WooCommerce Subscriptions plugin. You might be saying, well, why do I have to, pay for this product and pay for the other WooCommerce subscription product? I get what you're saying, but if you think about the other fees you might have to use with Recharge, which is big on Shopify, or some of those other subscription plugins, this really is a great deal, and the time it was spent to have someone develop this whole plugin or develop the whole subscriptions plugin versus how much money you'd be making on recurring revenue each month just by adding and offering subscriptions is crazy. So get the all products WooCommerce subscription plugin. You can find that in the description box below if you want a direct link. And if I go and I upload this plugin, and I think, let's just go here. Cool. So I'm gonna upload this, and then I'm gonna activate it. The cool thing about this plugin, and I think this is a hidden gem, this is a really good, this is a complete game changer, right? So if I come back to this coffee product, and remember this coffee product was a simple subscription, right? And I can click edit on this product, and I can come down to, and I'm just gonna change this back, or no, I can't change it because it already has active subscription. Okay, if I come back and I just re-add, coffee, and I'm just gonna say old or original. This is when we still had simple products, I can do $10, okay? And I'm gonna set the product image Cool. And I'm gonna publish. And if I come dual screen for a second, and I come over here, and I'm gonna come over here, and I now have this option to do the subscriptions, okay? This is because of the WooCommerce, or all products WooCommerce subscription plugin. It allows me to do one-time purchases and then also add a plan. So people can do like every month, okay? And I can give like a 10% discount if people want to do it every month. They can do every, second month, or I can do every day, week, month, year, whatever I want to do. And I can add a discount. So kind of slick. And I think subscribe and save 10% every. So I'm just gonna do. If I come back here and I update this thing, it's gonna show one-time purchase is $10, subscribe and save 10%, so $9, right? There's also this option to have this group product, okay? And it has a different little experience, or different little like design where I can see this drop down. And that's similar to this drop down we did here, okay? And kind of gives you that option. And so yeah, if I come back here, you can see there's this option. And if you're already on WooCommerce and you have like, you sell like physical products, and you have maybe that one like really good product that for sure could be in WooCommerce subscriptions, for Branch Basics, for this company, really good company, their only two products they have is the concentrate, which is right here, and the oxygen boost, which is right here. So, dryer balls or the natural scrub brush, you don't need to get a new brush every month. I mean, you can, but something you can use time and time again. The concentrate, which they have, people want to get that every month, every second one, every third month, because the concentrate is allowed to be used in all their bottles and products and packaging, etc. Cool. So that's why they only have, the concentrate and oxygen boost on subscriptions. The natural scrub brush, is not on subscription. This is cool. So then another pro tip I will let you guys want to let you guys know is, when you put your product on subscription, please email your email list that, hey, we're now offering subscriptions, and kind of walk them through, how it works, right? I think Branch Basics does a great job of telling their customers. And I remember like when we launched it too, like they send out the email, walking them through like easy steps of like dumbing it down of like, hey, save, in our case it'd be 10% with auto ship or with subscriptions, and basically just explaining the process, how it works, like select the product, never run out, kind of the benefits. They don't have to remember of going back to order it every month, that automatically runs their payment method, everything's secure, whatever. You guys know what I'm saying. Okay. And another thing I really would recommend is getting this plugin called the user switching plugin. And this is a free plugin. So if you're chirping me for all these, it's user switching, all these paid plugins, this is a free plugin, and essentially allows you to go through the checkout process with your customers. So this is bound to happen at some point if you have a successful subscription store, or you're getting started, someone, payment fails, or they got a new credit card, and instead of just like following the email that they got and updating their subscription on their My Account page, they want to like call you and tell someone at your company about they want to read off their card number over the phone. And so you can't go to this customer's subscription and be like, hey, I'm going to go to their subscription, and you can't like add their credit card number in on someone's subscription. You have to have the customer do it. Okay. Super important. A lot of people miss this step, and this is like probably one of my best tips, besides you have to follow and like simulate being a customer, because I have to have this user switching plugin so I can switch into this customer's account. So I click to switch into it. Now I'm like simulating I am the customer. So if their payment is failing, okay, I will click on like my subscription and I'll have to click like update payment or change payment, okay? And then I'll have to go through the checkout process again, right? So it says checkout, order pay, and you use a new payment method and run it back. So the user switching plugin, great plugin to use. And now if I go back, where's the switch back? I might have to just click back. Let's see if I'm able to get there. Oh boy. Okay. So I know what you have to do. You have to go back here, and I'm just gonna get out of this, not waste your guys' time. But usually the plugin, oh, here it is. Switch back to the admin. Cool. Got it. So yeah, that's WooCommerce Subscriptions. If you guys have any comments, leave a comment below. Make sure you give me a thumbs up or a like of what subscription plugin you want to see like a review next, or essentially what questions you're having. Like I want to make like a video maybe for each question. I know like one big thing is like what payment methods are best, what hosting is best for WooCommerce Subscriptions. And with their new updated WooCommerce Subscription 3.0, they're not less reliant on like cron jobs, which might be not a huge deal. We're launching a really important add-on of WooCommerce Subscriptions that is going to be a complete game changer. It's going to be a we're going to call it subscription theme, and it's coming out soon. If you're interested in subscription theme, drop a comment below, and also follow the link in the bio to sign up for email. So right when it comes out, or we want beta testers, it will be sent to your email. So have a great rest of your guys' day, and yeah, that's WooCommerce Subscriptions. See ya.